Amplifier. A transistor which is operated in its active region can be used as an amplifier. Amplifier is an electronic device which is used to increase the strength of a signal without changing its shape. Or amplification is the process of increasing the strength of a weak signal by increasing its amplitude and without changing its shape or characteristics. An amplifier can be a voltage amplifier, current amplifier, or a power amplifier. If an amplifier increases the voltage level of a signal, it is known as a voltage amplifier. Similarly, if it increases the current level of a signal, it is a current amplifier, and likewise. So this is the basic schematic diagram or basic block diagram of a voltage amplifier. So this is the input voltage fed to the amplifier. A sinusoidal voltage is supplied across the input terminals of the amplifier having a gain A, and at the output we'll get another voltage having the same shape as that of the input voltage but an increased magnitude. So this is the function of amplifier. It increases the magnitude of the signal given at its input without changing the characteristics or shape. So for an amplifier, always the output voltage, if we are considering a voltage amplifier, its output voltage will always be greater than the input voltage. So we can write the expression for the output voltage as V out is equal to A into V in, where A is the gain of the amplifier. A is the gain of the amplifier. So we can write the gain as A is equal to V out divided by V in. So this is the voltage gain. Similarly, if it is a current amplifier, we can write current gain as AI is equal to I output current divided by I in. So we have to study a single stage RC coupled common emitter amplifier. So this is the circuit diagram for single stage RC coupled common emitter amplifier. This is a basic circuit in electronics, and this circuit is commonly used for pre-amplification of signals, that is, to make signals strong enough for further amplification. So this is used for a first step of amplification. So this circuit is known as a single stage amplifier because there is only one transistor stage, and RC coupled because there are a series of capacitors and resistors used in this circuit. So single stage RC coupled common emitter amplifier used for pre-amplification of signals. Pre-amplification. So now let us see the various components of the circuit. So V in is the input voltage given to the circuit. So we are considering a voltage amplifier. So V in is the sinusoidal voltage given at the input of the amplifier, which is to be amplified. So next is CB, which is known as input coupling capacitor. Input coupling capacitor. So this is used for coupling the input signal to the base of the transistor. So we know that a capacitor allows only AC signal to pass through it, and it blocks DC signals. So if any DC component is present in the input signal, this capacitor will block the signal and it passes only AC signals to the base. So if a DC signal is allowed to reach the base, it will adversely affect the biasing of this transistor. So CB blocks all the DC components in the input signal. So next is resistors R1 and R2. So R1 and R2 together forms a voltage divider bias network. So we have studied the potential divider biasing circuit. So R1 and R2 are a part of the voltage divider bias circuit. So next is the supply voltage VCC. So VCC is the supply voltage which helps to forward bias the emitter base junction and reverse bias the collector emitter junction. So next one is RC. It is known as the collector resistance, which limits collector current and also helps to reverse bias the collector emitter junction. So next one is RE. It is the emitter resistor and it is used for providing thermal stabilization. So we have already discussed about RE and how thermal stabilization is attained by means of placing RE. So RE is the emitter resistor used for thermal stabilization. And CE is the capacitor known as emitter bypass capacitor. CE is known as emitter bypass capacitor. It passes all the AC voltage from the emitter through it, and it allows only DC voltage to drop across RE. All the AC voltage from the emitter will be bypassed through the emitter bypass capacitor, and only DC voltage is getting dropped across RE. So next one is CC. This is known as output coupling capacitor. So this is denoted as CC because coupling capacitor connected to the collector. So this is CB because capacitor connected to the base. So this is the output coupling capacitor, and this is also used for the same purpose. So CC prevents DC signal, if any, present in the output voltage of the collector from reaching the load. It passes only AC voltage to the load. So RL is the load resistor across which we are taking the output. So output voltage will be taken across the load resistor RL. So this is the input voltage that we are giving to the circuit, and this is the voltage that will be obtained across the load resistor RL. So we can see that the magnitude of the voltage has increased. But there is one problem. When the input voltage is positive, here we have got a negative half cycle of the output voltage. And when the input voltage undergoes its negative half cycle, the output was positive. So why so happens? Let us look into it. So let us see the working of the single stage RC coupled common emitter amplifier. So we have already said that we are taking the output voltage across the load resistor RL, and VCC is the voltage applied across this point. That means this is the voltage between this point and the ground. So this will be the common ground. So if we consider this branch, that is consisting of this path, if we are considering this path, the path consisting of resistor RC, coupling capacitor CC and load resistor RL. So let us write the voltage equation for this branch. So voltage across this branch will be VCC. So if we neglect the voltage drop across coupling capacitor, we can say that a part of the VCC appears across RC and remaining across RL. Hence, we can write the voltage equation for that particular path as VCC is equal to drop across RC, that is IC into RC, plus drop across RL. RL is the load resistor and voltage across the load resistor is taken as the output. So we can write it as the output voltage V out. So among the total voltage applied VCC, a part will get dropped across the collector resistor RC and remaining will taken as the output. So we are neglecting the voltage drop across coupling capacitor. So from this we can write the output voltage V out is equal to VCC minus IC RC. So now consider the input voltage waveform. So this is the input voltage waveform, which is a sinusoidal voltage waveform. So now assume the input voltage is increasing. So consider the positive half cycle of input voltage from 0 to 90 degree. So here the input voltage is increasing. So we are giving the input voltage or connecting the input voltage between base and emitter. So when the input voltage increases, the voltage across the emitter base junction increases. That is VBE increases. As a result, the base current IB also increases. So when input voltage increases, the voltage appearing across emitter base junction increases, and as a result, base current IB increases. So we can write, when Vin increases, VBE increases and IB increases. So we know that collector current IC is equal to beta IB plus ICEO. So when IB increases, IC also increases. So considering this equation, what will happen if IC increases? If IC increases, Vout will decrease. So when input voltage increases, the output voltage decreases. So it should be drawn like this. When the input voltage increases, output voltage decreases from 0 degree to 90 degree. So now consider the interval between 90 degree and 180 degree. Here input voltage is decreasing. So the reverse will happen. When input voltage decreases, VBE will decrease. So IB will decrease, IC will decrease, and when IC decreases, Vout will increase. So output voltage should increase. So this is how the output voltage will appear across the load resistor RL. And similarly, when input voltage becomes negative, the output voltage becomes positive. The voltage magnitude gets increased, but there is a phase shift between input voltage and output voltage. So this is the output voltage. So we can say that the input voltage and output voltage are 180 degree out of phase. So you may not be familiar with this concept, out of phase and in phase. So we have to study that in module 3. We'll discuss it later. So two sinusoidal waveforms can be treated as in phase if the waveforms are like this. Their positive half cycles as well as negative half cycles occurs simultaneously. So here the positive half cycle of the output voltage occurs 180 degree after that of the input voltage. So we can say that the input voltage and output voltage of a single stage RC coupled amplifier is 180 degree out of phase. The positive half cycle of output voltage occurs 180 degree after that of the input voltage. So they are 180 degree out of phase, but they are having the similar shape, and the output voltage is also get magnified or amplified.